Hey everybody, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anyone. So, today is Wednesday. I'm not even going to try to say the date. Actually, it's the 7th. Wednesday, September 7th. And as you can see, I've got a new scary friend up on the shelf with me. Yeah, her name is Lily. Plus, I'm going to open this box. I got a couple books in here. And I'm going to ask you guys the question, have you ever met anybody horrifically famous? Come back after the intro. Hey you guys, welcome back. It's me, Richard. So, yeah, it is the 7th of September, and I have got my Fun with Chainsaws shirt on, one of my favorites. So, you guys are going to notice that I've got a new creepy friend. She's actually really pretty, but she kind of scares me, and her name is Lily. So, she comes to me. Let me see if I can show you to her up close. She's very heavy bottomed, if you know what I mean. She's got a beautiful hand-painted porcelain ceramic head, and she sits on the shelf. Now, you're supposed to put her out from the 1st of October to Halloween. Now, I like to put her out for September and October just because, yeah, I want that extra special protection during this scary time of the year. And if you guys all remember that picture I posted a couple videos back, yeah, that was at 3:01 in the morning, and it was pretty creepy. I don't know what it was, but it showed up on my camera, so I'm going to explain to you guys what Lily is. She came to me from my dear friend Adriana in New York. Adriana is one of my crushes. Zero's barking at the gardener. So it says, Lily, host a ghost. I'm going to explain to you what she is. It says, Lily makes for a fun... The rules are simple. 1, unbox Lily. Do not place her near mirrors. 2, place Lily in an area you want to protect. 3, move her around to protect an area or to frighten a friend. I don't need to be doing that. 4, be nice to Lily. Do not be surprised if she moves when you're asleep. Okay, Adriana. Yeah, you tried to, yeah. And then 5, put her away outside October 1st to November 1st. Well, I know she's not going to get pissed being put out for 2 months, so I like to put her out like first or second week of September. I just got her last year from Adriana, so I'm still getting used to her. And it says, Lily makes for a fun tradition and a powerful amulet against the evils of October. But watch out, if Lily isn't happy or if you disrespect her, she will turn her hauntings toward you. October is the most eerie of all months for a reason. October culminates in what we now know as Halloween on October 31st and is celebrated in many cultures. Halloween's October 31st is also known as All Hallows Eve in the United Kingdom and Ireland, Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead in Mexico and the Philippines. Halloween is believed to have originated as a pagan holiday in Ireland, known as the Celtic Festival of Samhain, a day in which the souls of the dead returned to visit their homes, while sinister forces roamed free through the night. In the spirit of Better the Devil You Know, which is one of my favorite Kylie Minogue songs. If you've never heard it, look it up, Better the Devil You Know. People would invoke the help of equally sinister powers, like Lily, to keep unknown ghosts at bay. Yeah. Lily was made to ward off malevolent forces in October. Historians have tracked Lily's background to the early 1600s and warding rites imported from Europe by the Dutch colonists of Lower Manhattan. Handmade figurines like Lily were left out to frighten off local spirits and New World ghosts. Lily was made in the image of Countess Elizabeth Bathory de Exed, a noble woman imprisoned in the 1600s for killing over 650 people, referred to as the Blood Countess and Countess Dracula. It was also rumored that she bathed in the victim's blood. Lily is the best option to spice up the spirit of Halloween season in your home, and the perfect gift for anyone, as she can both protect and haunt. To learn more about the legend of Lily, her namesake, and stories shared by others, visit us at usghostadventures.com/Lily. And that's with 2 L's. So, no, 1 L, Lily, just like that. So, yeah. So, thanks, Adriana. So, she's been out. I was chatting with Adriana the other day, and she said, Richard, don't forget, Lily needs to come out soon. And I had told her I had already put her out. I put her out a day before. So she came out like September 2nd. Yeah, September 2nd. Yeah. So she hasn't moved, and I haven't seen any ghosts. So hopefully she's happy with me. So let's open this box. But before I do, I'm going to take a sip of ice cold water because it's going to be 108 here again today. Yesterday was 115. It was miserable. If you're in extreme heat, stay hydrated. Yeah. Stay hydrated. My cat's going crazy outside the door. But if I let him in, he knocks the books off this. I'm going to have to let him in. Hang on, I'll be right back. Now that I've opened the door, he probably won't come in. Oh, here he comes. Hi, Butters. Want to say hi to everyone? Come here. Come here. Come here. Nope. He's like, nope. I don't want to be on camera. So, before I open the box, I want to let you all know, those of you that love to be scared, or if you love a good scary book and you haven't done so already, and if you like my content, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button right there. Ring that bell so you get notifications of when I post another one. Hi, kitty, kitty. This cat is something else. But yeah, share the channel with your friends. Talk about it. Hey, you guys, I would love to hear below down in the basement. Yeah, that scary basement. What you're reading, what you're watching, if you've seen any good scary movies. And Butters, you better not even try it. Yeah, he's gonna knock the books off the shelf, and then I gotta put them all back on. So, what I wanted to ask you guys today, so have any of you ever met anybody famous? But not just famous for them being a horror celebrity, like a horror author, a horror actor or actress. I've actually met two. But before I show you who I've met, I want to tell you about a dear friend of Bruce and mine's. So, Bruce and I have been together almost 21 years, and when I started going out with him, he used to volunteer at our Sacramento SPCA, which is the dog and cat shelter, and he befriended, and then, you know, I befriended her through him, a dear friend. Her name is, Butters, I swear. Her name is Julia Price. Now, I'm going to pop up a picture right here, right between my fingers, probably right here. Yeah. Now, I'm going to hold it up here while I tell you this little story. So, while Julia was in London in 1980, she took a one-year college course in London, and she studied London acting and theater. And yeah, as you can tell in this picture, she got to meet Vincent Price. Now, it's just uncanny that she has the same last name as him. Her name is Julia Price, his name being Vincent Price. And yeah, she got to meet him, and it's kind of funny. She went to like this luncheon, and there were famous writers there, and she stood in line. It was a very long line, but when she met him, she made a joke about having the same last name, and he actually spent like 4 to 5 minutes with her. She got her picture taken with him, and he even signed the program that she has in her hand in the picture. So, yeah, can you imagine getting to know Vincent, or getting to even just meet Vincent Price? I mean, he's been in some of the most iconic horror films, but he's been in 2 of my favorite, which were The Abominable Dr.Phibes and Dr.Phibes Rises Again, and hundreds of others. But yeah, that is a great picture of Julia. She's still beautiful today. She's a great lady, very funny. She's the lady that I can always go to when something pops up in his brain about an old movie or a book that I can't remember the title. She always comes up with it, and she knows exactly what I'm talking about, what movie I'm talking about. So, hey, Julia, thanks for letting me share the picture with all the subscribers and people that love horror. So then I'm going to pop up a picture right here, between my fingers somewhere, of me in 1982. This was in June. Butters, get out of here. Butters, get out of this room. Go on. Go on. I don't trust you. Sorry about that. So yeah, this picture I'm going to pop up right here is a picture of me. Now you got to remember, this is 1982. This was 40 years ago. Yeah, I was 21 years old, almost 22. This was in the summer, and it was in July, June or July, but it was 1982, and it was 22 years after Norman Bates did his murderous rampage in Psycho, and this was at the world premiere of Psycho 2 in Seattle at the Egyptian Theater. Now, it's funny. Anthony Perkins had just been diagnosed with full-blown AIDS, and back then it was still a really, really scary disease. We didn't really know how easy it was to catch, but Mr. Perkins was not taking any pictures with anybody, and he was not signing any autographs. Well, I'm the one right there in the yellow shirt, and the guy to my left, you're right in the picture, he had been in line earlier before me, but when I went up to Anthony Norman Bates, Norman, blood Norman. Yeah, that sounded like Katharine Hepburn. That's not how she sounded. But anyway, Zero's going crazy because the gardener's in the backyard, so sorry about that. But I did a little fib. I told Mr. Perkins that I had driven all the way up from LA, and if he could please just take a picture with me. You guys, he took this picture with me, and then he signed my program for the world premiere. They gave us shower caps. They gave us little tiny shower curtains that had Psycho 2 printed on them in blood, and he had signed my program and my shower cap. So then, while I'm standing there, this girl yells, "Hurry, and Tony, come back, come back, come back!" And this guy to my left just jumps in and photobombs, before photobombing was even popular, into the picture. So I have no idea who that guy is. All I just know is that his name was Anthony or Tony. But yeah, so that's one celebrity. And then of course I've met Marie Osmond because I've made Marie Osmond jewelry. I also got to meet Dee Wallace Stone. Yeah, the star of Cujo. Now, I don't have pictures of her because that was back way before cell phones, but I had met her in Seattle she was at the Space Needle, and I don't know who she was with, but it was the summertime, and I recognized her, and I asked her if she was Dee Wallace, and she said yes, she was, and yeah, she was a very nice lady. But yeah, so that is my little, hey, meeting somebody scary and famous. So let's open this box and see what's in this box. Now, I know what's in this box because, of course, coming from Amazon Prime, Amazon always tells you, you know, your order's been shipped. So I'm going to share with you guys what I got. Now, you guys know that, well, you can see the wall behind me, and it goes from wall to wall, from ceiling to floor. I love horror, but I love Disney. And both of these books, yeah, I've been waiting for this one forever. Both of these books, yes, and they're beautiful, and they're both fall colors. The first one, and you guys can see right here, these are the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I have 10, 11, and 12. This is book 13, I believe. Yes, and this came out yesterday, so both of these books came yesterday. I'm really, really excited about both of these. So this is number 13 in the Disney's Twisted Tale books. This is almost there, and it says, what if Tiana made a deal that changed everything? Almost there. Now, this is a dark and twisted retelling of The Princess and the Frog. And it says on the inside, these books are so beautiful. They're, hear that? They're soft. They're almost velveteen-ish. And, yeah, they're just on the inside, my favorite color, kiwi/lime green, says, sometimes life in the Big Easy is tough. No one knows that better than Tiana. Though she also believes that hard work can go a long way. But when the notorious Dr. Facilier backs her into a corner, she has no choice but to accept an offer that will alter the course of her life in an instant. Soon, Tiana finds herself in a new reality where all her deepest desires are realized. She finally gets her restaurant, her friends are safe and sound, and most miraculous of all, her beloved father is still alive. She's got everything she's ever wanted. Sorry, Butters! But after a while, her hometown grows increasingly eerie, with new threats cropping up in unlikely places, navigating this strange New Orleans. Tiana must work alongside Naveen and Charlotte to set things right or risk losing everything she holds dear. Now, this is I think the first one by Farah Roshan. Most of them are written by the same two authors. These books are beautiful. I love, love, love these books. But yeah, the print is very easy to read. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous book. Oh, there's Farah Roshan right there. And yeah, I think she's the one that wrote the book, the Boyfriend Project books. This book has got 456 pages, and yeah, it was released yesterday, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Let's see what this next one is. Another fall-colored book. This came out yesterday. This is by Serena Valentino. Now, she's the one that writes the Disney Villains books that I love so well. And the Disney Villains books, I have one, the latest one right up here somewhere behind me, but they're all over right there. This one is Raising the Horseman. Another one of those soft, almost velveteen books. And it says, every family has skeletons. Cats just happens to be headless. See the eerie book right there at the base of the eerie tree. This one says, beware the horseman. The 200th anniversary of the Headless Horseman's legendary haunting of Sleepy Hollow is approaching, but Cat Van Tassel wants nothing to do with the town's superstitious celebrations. As a descendant of the original Katrina Van Tassel, Cat knows she's expected to live up to her ancestors' legacy, but by someday marrying her longtime boyfriend and running the prestigious family estate. But Cat dreams of a life outside Sleepy Hollow. Then Kat meets Isadora, a new girl in town who challenges Kat to re-examine those expectations, opens her eyes to the possibility that ghosts are real, and makes her question who she truly wants to be and be with. When Kat is given the original Katrina's diary, a new legend begins to take shape, one that weaves together the past and the present in eerie ways. Can Kat uncover a 200-year-old secret and trace its shocking reverberations in her own life in time to protect what she truly loves? This ghostly novel from the New York Times bestselling author of Disney's Villain series reimagines the legend of Sleepy Hollow through a modern lens. There's the creepy pumpkin being held by the Headless Horseman, I would think. There's the two girls. This sounds really, really, really good. Now, you guys know that I'm not normally a fan of Sleepy Hollow, but I have read a couple of the new modern retakes, and I really did like them. So once again, you guys, I've got Lily still up on my shelf. She hasn't moved. So once again, a huge shout out. Thank you to Adriana in New York. Adriana, you're so lucky. The weather's been a little bit cooler there. Us here, it's going to be another 108, 109 today. Not looking forward to it. And then I want to tell Julia Price a huge thank you for letting me share your photo of you and Vincent Price. So, yes, they have the same name. I don't think they're related by any way. Maybe, but, will we ever find that out? No. Not unless Julia takes a DNA test or something, but that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So you guys, I just want to say thanks for stopping by. I'm Richard with Nightmares Anyone. Don't forget to pick up a good scary book. Live your life like a book. Just don't turn that last page, because like I tell you guys all the time, then it's over. But you guys enjoy the fall season, and I think it's only like 54 days. 54 days? Yeah, 54 days till Halloween. Yeah, I can't wait. So, yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Stay scared, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.